Today we're here doing an interview with Marcos Reyes about his tortilleria here in Vista. And the first question that I have for you is, can you tell me how this tortilleria business began?
Yeah, so the tortilla business started with my dad and my uncle, and they both had a dream about coming to the United States and starting their own business with tortillas. And that's when they came over here. They got this beautiful place and kept opening up new locations, and that's how it started.
Awesome. What role do tortillas play in your culture and family traditions?
Tortillas play a big role in our family traditions, mainly bringing the family together, eating carnitas, carne asada, just having tacos, and you can't have a Mexican meal without tortillas. You gotta have tortillas, you gotta have chips, you gotta have salsa, and corn plays a big part in bringing the family together. And, you know, whether it's eating or just mi hijo voy a comprar la tortilla, which is sending your kid to go buy a tortilla.
Can you walk me through your tortilla making process? Do you use nixtamalization? Or have you ever heard of nixtamalization?
Yes, so what we do here, we do nixtamalización, which pretty much means the cooking of the corn, which what we got here. This is the white corn and this is the blue corn. So the way these are cooked, they're pretty much cooked the same. So we get this corn, we put it in we have a big tank over there, and we load about, I want to say 2,000 pounds per tank of corn. We fill it up with water, and then we add lime to it. And not lime, the lemon, but we add calcium. That's what it is, calcium, I already forgot the term, but we add that and we cook it and we let that cook. And that actually brings out what our ancestors learned is when you cook it in lime, it brings out all the nutrients from the corn as opposed to not cooking it in lime. So that process, cooking it like that, is nixtamalización. And once that gets cooked, it gets cooked for about an hour, hour and a half. You have to let it seep for about 6 to 8 hours, depending how much water you want the kernels to absorb. So once the kernels absorb all of that water, preferably 6 to 8 hours, which is what we do here, we pass it through a grinding mill. The machine's not on, so maybe there'll be some pictures, but we pass it through a grinding mill, and then the stones, there are actually 2 big stones that grind the corn and make masa. And then from the masa, it goes to the masa feeder, and that's what the machine that rolls out the actual tortillas, and then you get single tortillas like that get cooked. Comes through a cooling conveyor and it gets packed right here, and it's in one of these little packages right here. So you got these are our different, everything you can do with corn. One, you can eat corn on the cob. If you want corn on the cob, just straight corn. But the way we do it, we cook, we make the tortillas. We have blue corn tortillas, which is this blue corn. We don't use dye, we don't use preservatives. So a way to know also if it's fake blue corn, you have to put a little bit of lime, lemon, and if it doesn't turn purple, it's fake. Or you can add the blue corn, you can add the cactus to the corn, which is really good. We have tostadas, we have chips, and we have chips for chilaquiles and huaraches.
Cool. Do you hope the next generation continues this tradition business?
Yes, I hope the next generation continues this business because it's definitely not easy to do. So I think not a lot of people are going to want to do it because it's a lot of it's labor intensive. New machinery coming out is making it easier, but losing the say because anyone can cook corn, I think, and just squish it, make masa, but to make like a good product, the way how it should be, I think this tradition should stay going with new ideas.
Well, awesome. Thank you, Marcos, for this interview, and I hope you have a great day. Check out Los Reyes Tortilleria.